The offside law and VAR have been big talking points in recent days, haven't they? The Times are leading with this new pressure for overhaul of the offside law. Martin Ziegler, the chief sports reporter, some bullet points from the article. FIFA basically considering changing the offside law so that the player is offside only if there is clear daylight between them and the defending player. FIFA insiders feeling such a change could redress the balance in favour of attacking players. And the Premier League chief executive quoted as saying, if IFAB were to change the law, daylight between defender and attacker could work. Your initial reaction?
Absolute garbage. I've never heard so much nonsense all my life. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just forget defending now. How are you supposed to, as a defender, adhere to this law? Because what you do as a defender, if you're clever, you let the guy get behind you slightly so that if the linesman misses it or anybody or the referee misses it, then you can still get back and make a challenge. How am I supposed to defend when it's daylight? It's complete and utter nonsense. Well, I've got to let the guy go a yard ahead of me to make sure that there's daylight. Why would I do that?
And what would
it goes against all defending. So you know what?
You end up
drop
deeper.
You can't tackle anybody. People can stand in offside positions now. Now they're saying that it's daylight. Is there any chance that we think about what's happened defensively?
There's a misconception out there, guys, that this was once previously in the rules. It's never been in the laws before.
But the rules don't need to be changed. The offside law is perfectly OK. The problem they've had is that when they're putting lines across the field for VAR, it's only been a problem since VAR has been in operation in the Premier League, because people now can't work out, because we're talking millimetres, is he offside, isn't he offside? That's the only problem with it. The actual offside law has been OK for years.
People will say the spirit of the law, the spirit of the game, is that the advantage should be given to the attacking player. Stevie, do you not agree with that? As a defender?
Of course I don't.
No.
You're either offside or you're not. It's funny that how the ball crossing the goal line for a goal, if it's a millimetre not over it, everybody says that's fine. So it's got nothing to do with the rules or the way they're trying to do it. It's to do with time. It's got nothing to do with the way it's done. It's the time that's the problem. That's what the problem is, not the way they're trying to referee the games through VAR.
What do you think, Robbo? Because obviously this is the timing is interesting. It comes on the back of a weekend where it's been much discussed
if you change the rules and say there's got to be clear, that you'll still have the problem with the VAR, because we still know that there's an error of or an element of error and between when the ball's kicked and they take the line. So that will still happen. There'll still be arguments. Was there clear daylight or wasn't there? His ankle might, or the back of his heel might just be in line with it. You're still going to have the same problems. Changing the law is not going to do any good for that, for VAR.
And it could end up with defenders just defending a lot deeper. And I don't know if that's good for the game.
You'd have no choice.
Right.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.